On this all-new episode of Primetime Panthers, we relive the spectacle that was the 2026 Winter Classic. From building an ice rink in Miami,
253 aluminum pans that run in 3 rows that make up our 200 by 85 rink.
And to watch that happen, that's when it really feels like, wow, we're gonna play a game here.
to skating on the ice for the first time.
All right, let's go. See how she works. This is smooth out here. It's like a fresh sheet. Little snow for everybody.
And all of the beautiful images from an NHL first.
It's just such a unique experience for us, and it's a game that you circle in the calendar, and you try and enjoy all the moments that come with it.
All of that and more this week on Primetime Panthers. Primetime Panthers is presented by Bright Star Credit Union.
It's the Winter Classic in Miami. Let's get it.
Welcome to Miami. Tonight's forecast, clear skies and palm trees. The Rangers take on the Panthers in their hometown, over 1,000 miles from the nearest frozen lake. I can't think of a better place to play hockey.
From the Orange Bowl to the World Baseball Classic and international soccer matches, Lone Depot Park has seen it all. But tonight, for the first time ever, hockey takes the ice here.
The Miami Marlins toppled the New York Yankees on the world's biggest stage. They've won 2 World Series titles, and now the Florida Panthers have matched that feat on the ice with 2 Stanley Cups of their own and a chance at a 3rd this season. These 2 cities go head-to-head once again.
There it is. We've got another one.
Last year was greatness. This time it's historic. The Florida Panthers are back-to-back Stanley Cup champions.
See those goal graphics in 3, 2, 1.
Pyro is set and ready.
Stand by Pyro and go mascot.
Credit to the National Hockey League. What an incredible show. The sheer number of people that they've got this thing down.
The amount of Stanley Cups and the amount of love for this game that is growing here is pretty incredible. Fan support is unbelievable. And this just is going to add to it.
Hockey in Florida is powerful now. And what I'd like to say, I'm proud to be a part of it.
The Winter Classic is in Miami, and this is going to be amazing.
A place like Miami and being able to stay here for a few days and have family, it's such a unique experience for us.
Lone Depot Park is a special place for South Florida fans, a break from the heat to focus on the game. The retractable roof opens in under 14 minutes, giving us the best of both worlds, and tonight it's open. The ice is fresh, the lights are on. Now, let's drop the puck.
Welcome into this all-new episode of Primetime Panthers, coming to you from Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida. I'm Katie Engelson. Before the 2026 Winter Classic festivities got underway, our Jeff Chikrin had an up-close look at the ice.
And always exciting to skate outside. Growing up, the toughest part about playing outdoor hockey was how cold you got, right? I mean, if the wind chill was tough. I come from Ottawa, where we have the longest skating rink in the world, the Rideau Canal. But there's nothing better than skating on an outdoor rink with a fresh, flooded sheet, wind blowing. You're freezing cold, but you're sweating underneath, and it's just amazing. I like to go barefoot too, like Bobby Orr did. It's worked for him. It should work for me. All right, guys. Well, I'm excited to get out there, get a little skate, see what this ice is like, and maybe we can get us a lead here to start this game. Yeah. All we need are some great big flurries coming down, right? Pretty lucky to play events like this. We played one in Vegas there many years ago in 1992. Caesars Palace parking lot. Probably 110 degrees in the afternoon when they had this plastic tarp over it. I was standing out there looking at a tarp, decided to fall. Ice started to melt. They were panicking. They got it up. Well, by 7:30, 8 o'clock, ice was pretty good. So the guys go out, they warm up, they skate on it. It's almost like when you break a bone and you get calcium in there, it actually gets stronger. Sort of the way ice works in my mind. You get out there, you skate it, you cut it up, you clean it, you put water on it, and it solidifies and just sort of gets better as the conditions go. So this is going to be great. I think the guys are going to get a real kick out of this. Nice break from the long, busy season of playing every second day. Looks good. Got a nice shine to the ice out there. I think it's going to broadcast well. All right, let's go. See how she works. This is smooth out here. It's like a fresh sheet. The temperature of the ice outside, it can vary depending on, obviously, if it's a warmer day. It's like skiing. The ice is going to be a little bit slushier, a little bit heavier. And if it's colder, boy, that ice, it's like skating on a lake when it's just freshly blown from the wind or had a nice little bit of water maybe on it, and it can be shiny like a sheet of glass. Little snow for everybody. Jeffrey, good to see you, bud.
What's up, buddy? How are you?
We're old teammates at Incredible Ice.
That's right.
Hey?
How you doing?
First look for me, I mean, it looks spectacular, Jeffrey. It's smooth. It's like skiing on an outdoor pond almost, right? You guys did a great job. How many of these have you done?
This would be my 18th game.
Wow. What was your first one?
First one was the Winter Classic at the Big House in Michigan.
Yeah. Is it Detroit and Toronto?
Detroit and Toronto, yeah.
100,000 people?
Yep, 106.
No pressure putting that rink together.
Perfect weather conditions for building an outdoor sheet.
Good game, boys. Good game. Good start. Get us a lead out there.
Jeff wasn't the only one to get a behind-the-scenes look at Lone Depot Park. Evan Rodriguez and his family got a chance to check out the location before the madness commenced.
I'm Evan Rodriguez, and I'm here with my family at Lone Depot Park, and we're gonna go tour the stadium for the Winter Classic. Let's go, guys. Looks a little small from all the way over here, huh?
That's so cool.
First base is down here on this side. And then the ocean they put in was the outfield.
Oh wow, I didn't notice that.
Hop in there. You can get a haircut on game days. We'll bring you in the morning. There you go. Yeah, get the racing stripes.
Oh, I got a family member. Wow.
Pretty cool, huh, kiddos? All right, let's see where it fits. All right, there
Nice.
you go. Say cheese, boys.
Give us a pose, Noah.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be cool. All righty, let's go see it. They're turning water into ice. You're on the ice.
First ever Miami Snow Angel.
The whole theme for us was winter meets summer. This side of the field is going to be the summer. And over there is actually Florida, but what if there was a snowstorm in Florida?
Love that.
And then here's the synthetic.
All right, there. You can go on that. It's called synthetic ice. You can skate on it, but it's dry.
I know what you're gonna pick. Yep, the pink one. There is one Florida Panther player here.
Thanks, guys, for coming on the tour with us. See you at the Winter Classic.
Time for our first break here on Primetime Panthers. Coming up next, we get an inside look at the process of building an ice rink near the beach.
So where the Panthers play, they're probably running 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches. And then I think what we'll look at here, just because of the venue and what we're going to expect for conditions inside, we'll probably run 2.5 inches.
No matter what the temperature is, they just know how to sort of change their temperatures, change the ice to keep it fresh.
Come on back. More exclusive Winter Classic content on the other side.
Welcome back to this special episode of Primetime Panthers, coming to you from Lone Depot Park in Miami, the home of the 2026 Winter Classic. The idea of an outdoor rink in Miami is definitely a bold one, but over the last several weeks, the NHL has been hard at work turning that vision into a reality.
We're so excited to be here at Lone Depot Park in Miami. You know, this is a long time in planning. There's close to 300 people that work on our staff here. The rink, which comes together. First it's built.
It's a laser level stage deck. Then our pans go down on top of that, and then we start to build the ice on top of the pans.
That's kind of when you'll see everything transform from a ballpark into a hockey rink.
253 aluminum pans that run in 3 rows that make up our 200 by 85 rink. That's what our glycol will run through, and that's what removes the heat from the water and allows it to turn into ice, so that's what we'll build the ice upon.
And to watch that happen, that's when it really feels like, wow, we're gonna play a game here. And then they start putting the water on the ice, essentially to freeze the water.
So where the Panthers play, they're probably running 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches. And then I think what we'll look at here, just because of the venue and what we're going to expect for conditions inside, we'll probably run 2.5 inches.
No matter what the temperature is, they just know how to sort of change their temperatures, change the ice to keep it fresh.
You know, we're not really going to worry too much about the outside conditions. We can make adjustments on the truck.
This is where it becomes real, because that's when they put all the lines and the logos on, and suddenly it looks like an NHL rink.
Like we've said before, practice day for the players is practice day for us. We'll be able to fine-tune the truck to flow down to the rink, and really our goal is to provide the players the best possible sheet that we can.
And then to watch all the other aspects, you see graphics and staging, and we have the walkways and where the players are going to come out, and we're dealing with fireworks today and all these other aspects that make these games just more than a hockey game. So half the field is going to be a Miami Beach, lifeguard stands and umbrellas and cabanas and swimming pools. And the other side is as if a huge snowstorm has hit Miami. We take it seriously, but we also want people to have a big smile on their face, be entertained. This is a show. There's a hockey game that goes on, and that is so important. I mean, this is a big game. Panthers, Rangers, we also know that people are here for an experience, for something different, and we're gonna give it to them, I think, and we're gonna have some fun along the way.
With the rink ready to go, it was finally time for the players to get a chance to skate and get a practice in ahead of the family skate. The Panthers' own Aaron Ekblad was mic'd up for the occasion.
Almost went down. Hey, you tried to get it so that I wouldn't touch it, and it gets unlucky, it hits the top of my stick. Yeah, Mixie here. Absolutely pounded you. Forzy! Ah! I just put it right in your wheelhouse every time.
Time for a short break here on Primetime Panthers. Coming up next, the Winter Classic wasn't just about the on-ice matchup. There were also some special food items on the menu.
We're taking zesty seasoned waffle fries, topping them with fresh chorizo sausage. We're adding queso fresco that we fry and make nice and crispy on the outside. And we're spooning over a fresh chimichurri, finishing it off with dark brown gravy that brings the whole poutine together.
Your New Year's resolutions can wait another week. We'll be back in a flash, right here on Scripps Sports. Welcome back to Primetime Panthers. Recently, Jeff Petrie celebrated his 1,000th career game, so you could say he's been around the block a bit. Within those 1,000 games, Petrie had already played in 4 outdoor games, making this year's Winter Classic his 5th. Both he and New York Rangers goaltender Jonathan Quick took a moment before the game to reflect on some memories.
Which outdoor game that you've been a part of has been your favorite?
I think the one at Gillette, my first one, just because it was a whole new experience.
Which stadium's been the loudest?
That one at MetLife, the place got pretty loud.
Probably last year at Ohio State.
Favorite outdoor game moment from any outdoor game?
Buffalo and Pittsburgh with the snow coming down and Crosby scoring.
What's the coldest game you played in?
Ottawa. That was by far the coldest. I think it was like minus 30 something.
We did one in Air Force Academy a couple years ago. I want to say it was like single digits, close to single digits.
Do you prepare differently for an outdoor game?
No. You know, once the clock starts and you get into that, you know, prepare for like it's a normal game.
When you get to the game, you get your normal routine that you go through and, you know, to prepare.
One of the more memorable experiences for some at the Winter Classic is the unique food items chefed up for the occasion. As one might have guessed, this year's specialties featured a South Beach flair. Let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Chef Alex. We're here at the 2026 Winter Classic in Miami. Today we'll be preparing 3 Miami-themed concessions items that we'll be serving at the game. The first item that we're preparing today is a Miami-themed poutine. We're taking zesty seasoned waffle fries, topping them with fresh chorizo sausage. We're adding queso fresco that we fry and make nice and crispy on the outside. And we're spooning over a fresh chimichurri, finishing it off with a dark brown gravy that brings the whole poutine together. Our next dish is going to be a pan con lechon. We prepare the lechon, which is the whole roasted pig. We pull it apart, fresh Cuban bread. We layer the pork. We top that with some caramelized onions that have been mixed with mojo, a little bit of vinegar and some lime juice. Then we sprinkle some crispy potatoes. I may be biased, but for me, it's one of the best in the city of Miami. And of course, we can't forget about dessert. And for that, we have our flan fogato. So we start with a creamy soft serve. We top that with whipped cream, drizzle over fresh caramel, and we top it with 2 caramel cookies. And then we pour in a shot of classic Miami espresso. Not only is it a sweet treat, but it'll keep you excited the whole game.
Time for our last break here on Primetime Panthers. Coming up next, we take a look back at the best images from this year's Winter Classic.
I don't know, maybe it's just the fact that they're going to open up the roof and you're actually outdoor, on an outdoor rink, right? ODR up in Canada.
You walk into the rink and you get to take that all in. And you get to see the scenery. Hopefully, you know, see the city in the background and the roof open up. And
there's a certain amount of feeling of play that's in these games. It's not in the regular season grind, snarl.
Keep it locked. Primetime Panthers on Scripps Sports. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Primetime Panthers. It wasn't the result we were all looking for, but it was still a very memorable experience for both the fans and players. Before we say goodbye for the week, let's look back at the best images from this year's Winter Classic.
I know the story of your life through winter storms and summer skies. There was a time when you were young and free. So let's go back.
You can feel it. We've tried to make this with our team as much fun as we can take it.
It's just such a unique experience for us, and you know, at the end of the day, it's one game, but it's not a regular game. It's a game that you know, you circle in the calendar, and you know, you try and enjoy all the moments that come with it.
the themes, obviously, everybody you see throughout the years. I think it's one of the more exciting parts and things that gets covered is the different ways that you know, teams have shown up to games. It's always a fun way to kind of bond and bring a little more excitement to it. But yeah, I got that swag.
I know the story of your life through winter storms and summer skies. There was a time when you were young and free. So let's go back.
Wake up, swaggy, Benny, Marcy, mixing, Jonesy, Bobby Kick.
I don't know, maybe it's just the fact that they're going to open up the roof and you're actually outdoor, on an outdoor rink, right? ODR up in Canada.
One of my favorite parts about these games is the walkout. You walk into the rink and you get to take that all in, and you get to see the scenery, hopefully, see just the different environment that you're in. It makes it very special.
There's a certain amount of feeling of play that's in these games that's not in the regular season grind, snarl.
This is such a special time just to be in the moment and worry about right here and now.
To be a part of it's pretty special.
Make it a game right away, man. Get a piece.
The 2026 Winter Classic is underway.
Oh, that's clean. That's it, that's it, that's it. Stay in the battle, that's it. Hey, hey! Come on, boys. Let's get a greasy one. One greasy one. Yeah!
Shot, score, Reinhardt!
Come on! That's the start, baby!
Power play goal for the Panthers. They pull to within 2.
Uh-oh! Uh-oh!
So let's go back.
Teams will line up and shake hands as we've seen following outdoor games.
Good game. Good game, Mark. Good game, man.
So let's go back.
I've got to see some pretty exciting nights in the National Hockey League, and I thought it was spectacular. Now imagine the Rangers really won, right? That's how this works. But as the losing coach, it was still an incredible memory.
That does it for this first episode of Primetime Panthers in 2026. Be sure to tune in next week for all new Florida Panthers content surrounding some of their initiatives at the 2026 Winter Classic. We'll see you next week right here on Script Sports.
Primetime Panthers is presented by Bright Star Credit Union.